Okay.
You can ask me any question you want as we're going.
Okay.
My name is Blanche. I'm at the Pathway House. I'm here because I'm going to die. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. It's the best place to be. I have a recipe of life I'd like to read to you. A cup of good thought. A cup of consideration for others. 2 cups of sacrifice for others. 3 cups of forgiveness. 1 cup of kindness. Kind deeds. 2 cups of well-beaten thoughts. Mix thoroughly and add tears of joy, sorrow, and sympathy for others. Flavor with a little gift of love. Fold in 4 cups of prayer and raise the texture to great heights of Christian living. After pouring all this into your daily life, bake well with heart of human kindness and serve with a smile. This is my family. We lost a little boy when he was 5 years old. And my family has pulled my husband and I through all of this. His name was Mark Allen. And the prayer we have for Mark is, may you always walk in sunshine and God's love around you flow. For the happiness you gave us, no one will ever know. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you did not go alone. A part of us went with you the day God called you home. 1,000,000 times we've missed you, and 1,000,000 times we've cried. If our love could have saved you, you never would have died. I read this to a young man that I met here in August. His name was Robbie. He was only 48 years old and he had cancer of the liver. He died too young. But at his eulogy, he asked Tammy Gardner, a very close friend for 37 years, to read my son's prayer. And the reason I'm doing this is because people have got to learn to give more and not take. You can't keep getting, and they get nothing back. When you give of yourself, you give of here, okay? That's what God taught us. And these people here are fantastic. All of them, they just give everything to us. They get nothing in return except they feel good, and that's what's important. That's what I'm told, and that's what I believe. My family came up for 2 weeks ago. My brother Bob from Spring, Texas, and he's 78. My sister Annie, Coraline, Una, and Jane from Massachusetts. And they all saw how happy I was here. They all saw how much care everybody gives us. We need to get more money for Pathway Houses. We need to get more people to give. You've got $1, give it. If you got 5,000, give it. And don't expect anything in return except for a good feeling in here. That's what it's all about, is giving. You can't keep getting and taking and give nothing back. It pisses me off, and excuse my language, but I don't really give a shit. It makes me angry when people think they have to get something back. You get the feeling. God gave us this feeling. He didn't put us on this earth to just take advantage of people, and there's too many people out there that do that. If you can give us $5,000, $10,000, you can't take it with you, so please give it to us. We need more Pathway homes. I'm going to die here, and I'm happy about that because I have my last rites, and I'm going to be here. What more could I ask for? I just want you all to understand, you can't get all the time. You have to give. Giving is the best gift anybody could give us, ever, ever, ever. I mean, I get angry at times and I swear a lot, which is, it's not good, but I do it anyways. And when I had my last confession, when I had my last rites here with Father Jim, he says, well, what is your sin? I said, it's been 6 months since my last confession. I said, and I do a lot of swearing. He said, well, just words. And when I told him what the word was, he says, oh, okay, yes, yeah, you can't use that. So he says, I'm going to let you give yourself the penance. What's your penance? I say 1 Hail Mary a week. Well, now I'm going to do 2. And I like doing what I do here because they let me cook and bake, and they let me help everybody else. And before Robbie passed away, I went in his room and I said the rosary with Robbie. And I gave him my father's rosary beads. So when he passed away, it broke my heart. He was only 48. He was too young, too young. I'm 74 and it's okay, I can get out of here. I don't care. But when I look at the young people that have cancer and no place for them to go, we have to give to these young people. And we have to stop the bullying in schools. People piss me off when they bully a child. They think it's okay. But when a kid bullies a person, it's because of the parents don't teach them the right thing. That's the truth. I just want to thank all these wonderful men and women here, all the boards of the members of the board, to start the Pathway House. We need more of these. We need them down in Ovid area. We need them up here further in Waterloo. We just need a lot of places that will help people. So when it's their time to go, they can go with peace. They can go with family. This is a picture of my family. I'm fortunate to have my family. I'm very lucky to have them. And these are my friends, Tammy and Carol. Tammy and Carol Grange, they knew Robbie for 37 years. It broke their hearts to lose him. And when Robbie died, the insurance company would not pay for his funeral. Even though he had insurance, Tammy paid for it. $7,000 out of her pocket. Because she cared. And that's what we have to remember. If you don't care about something, what the hell are you on this earth for? Give, give, give. Please. We need more places, and I would really appreciate it. In God's name, give what you can. That's all I can say. Thank you for watching, and my name is Blanche Bellevue, and I appreciate it.
So Blanche, you've been here for 3 months now.
Yep.
And you've developed some relationships with other residents that we've had, like Robbie.
Yeah.
And with
Jim.
their families,
Yeah.
and Jim and his family. So do you think that's a pretty important part of what we do here?
That's the most important part here. If we can't benefit from what we give here, which is what these people do, then what are we here for? Mm-hmm. We have to just get off your ass and say, look, let me help out. I don't want nothing in return, because what I get in return is going to be right here in my heart. And because God gave his only son for us, we have to give back, which is what all these people do for me. This place means the world to me. So if you can donate anything, I would appreciate it. $1 is fine, but I really think you can give more. I'd like to see $5,000 or $10,000 come our way. Please. We need at least 5 or 6, maybe more of these places here. My sister Janie's the youngest of the family. They have places like this in Massachusetts, but it's not like this. A lot of the family goes in and does the volunteering. But here, these women and men, they do all the volunteering. And the only thing they get in return is what they give us. And that is a lot of fucking words. A heart. It's wonderful, and I know I swore, and I said I wouldn't scratch that. I just think it's important that we give back. Because what are we here for? Mm-hmm. Make a living and then die? Mm-hmm. No, we're here to help others. If you see somebody falling down in the street or trying to cross the road and they can't do it alone, you're going to walk away from them? No. You're going to help them. And that's what all these people do here. They do so much for us. Susan James is a very good friend. Her husband, Dennis Benjamin. Susan was on the board. Marty, Beth, John, her husband. Everybody here gives, and it's our turn to give back. So please, please donate. I hope you appreciate this, because I appreciate talking to you. Call me and let me know what you think. Thank you.
So how do you think what's the atmosphere like here?
You walk in and it's home.
Okay.
It's warm, it's comfortable. When Charlie had to go home back to our apartment, and my son Robert took him. He said, you know, I don't mind leaving you here. I said, why? He says, because it's comfortable here. He's going to come up next week for Thanksgiving. He'll be here Monday, the 19th. We'll be celebrating the 57 years, November 21st. Then celebrate Thanksgiving, and then his birthday is 79. So we have a lot to be grateful for. We've had a hard life. We've had a lot taken from us, but then again, coming here is just giving more back to us. So please, give to this place, please.
So one of the nice things too is Charlie's able to stay here with you next week when he comes.
Yes, he can stay the whole week with me.
Mm-hmm.
And if he needs help, they'll be here to help him.
Right.
Because Charlie has, he's had 12 operations since the 57 years we were married. And I've been with him through every single one. But then again, he puts up with me because I'm a pain in the ass. He's such a good person.
Mm-hmm.
He's a kind, gentle person. He doesn't fly off the handle like I do. I have a temper that's really bad.
You do?
Oh yeah. I just want to try and do more here, and they say I do a lot, but I don't feel like I've done enough. By doing this video, I'm hoping it makes an impression on all you people out there. Because there's more you can do. And when you do and you want something in return, don't do it. It's not worth it. When you do because you want to give, that's all you need, because that's what you get. Right here, okay? Life is short. I'm going to die here, and I have no problem with dying. I've had my last rites. I've had my communion and everything. I give my communion every week. I'm a Catholic. I'm a pain in the ass Catholic, but I am a Catholic. And I just think that if we could just help out more, please give more. We need to help others. When you see a child that's bullied, and you know the parent's causing it, interfere. I do that all the time. People say, well, why don't you mind your own business? I'm not going to swear, but I tell them what I think of them. It is my business. When I see somebody being hurt, it makes me angry. And Father Jim says, Blanche, you got to take 5. I says, I do take 5, Father. Then I want to punch him in the nose, because you can't hurt other people. God didn't put us on this earth for that reason. Look what these people do here for us. They do a lot. And I met some wonderful Mike Thomas, Dennis Benjamin, Susan James. Susan was on the board here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got Marty, you got Beth, you got so many wonderful people here. You got Debbie. If I could name them all, I would, but I don't remember them all. I'm kind of like stupid at times. I get old. Well, I'm not old yet, but I'm 74, but I'm actually 47.
There you go.
I like to reverse my age.
Do you feel like you're able to do things that you enjoy doing while you're here?
Oh, I do a lot of things here. In fact, I'm going to show you a picture of my mother. Leave that there. This is my mother. She raised 13 children. And because of our mother, my dad died at a young age. He was only 54. This is my mom. Isn't she beautiful?
She is.
And she's tall.
Mm-hmm.
And my godchild, Julie, and my older sister, Janet. Now, they're all gone now. As to why I'm still here, I have no idea. I really don't. And these are my friends that I met here. This is Tammy. This is Carol, and that's me. And this back book shows you how I talk. You can go that way with your bullshit. I just think it's nice so I can show people what life was like. I won $200 at Lago. This is my brother Bobby, the one day right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is Charlie and I in my senior prom.
Awesome.
I've been very lucky to have the family I have. And now I have a bigger family. Instead of 239, now I guess it must be 500. I don't know. I just know that we have to give, so please, it's important. What do you get out of it? I don't really give a shit. What you get out of it is the feeling. And if you take that with you, you're all set. That's how I feel. I get nervous when I talk, so I talk a lot.
That's okay. You and Charlie spent a lot of time giving to other people over the years
that's
too.
what it's like. Because we were able to. When you have a business, you can, when you see somebody needing help, you don't have to be asked. Dennis is my best friend. He told me about the young boy in Ovid. He had a seizure when he was a senior. And Dennis came in because he was still a state trooper. He's a lawyer too. And he came in and told us about the child. So we decided to do dinners and donate the money. And I think it was 4 years, it's been a while. We collected close to $40,000. So if we can do it, you can do it. And we didn't put our names in the paper. All the people that donated for the dinners, all the wineries, all the stores, took an ad in the Penny Saver and put all their names on the front page. And you will be surprised how many called and said thank you. But it's important people to know what businesses do for the community, and they don't get enough credit. And then one of the photographers said to me, "Why don't you put your name?" I said, "I don't need my name there. God knows what I did, so I don't give a shit." But it's important to give, and you don't have to be known who you are. Just give from the heart, and I think that's what's important. I got a letter from my sister Annie this week. She turned 69 Saturday, and she said when her and my sisters, Carolyn, Janie, and Una, and Bobby, my brother, left, they all felt good about leaving me here. Annie said, "I wish I was there with you all the time," because she said, "These people make you so happy." And she was just telling them, I said, "Thank you." And that's from Ann. People are important. So all these places. I don't know. That's all I have to say, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
If you got anything else, any questions, you can ask me. You can.
No, I can't think of anything else.